The reason I'm multi six figures funded and you aren't, it isn't because I trade better, it isn't because I'm smarter, it isn't because I have a psychology of steel where I don't have emotions, it isn't even because I'm full time. Because ironically, you guys with a job trade way more than me, a full-time trader. So I'm gonna show you some advices on what you should do in your situation. But first, let me show you what I do. So this is my schedule. All right, and you can see by the green boxes that these are the times where I'm fully locked in on trading. And notice how few of these are there in the week. Only around 10 hours of trading per week. This because with my setup, I'm still focused on the charts. Well, throughout New York, I have the charts display here, but I'm doing another thing on another setup. And the reality is you're not being unproductive for not trading. You can even watch anime, play video games, I don't care. As long as you don't touch the charts where you aren't supposed to, you're actually being productive. Maybe you are trying to consistently trade and keep losing money because of it, and there's someone on the other side just playing video games, jerking off, doing a bunch of unproductive habits, but at least he's keeping himself off the charts. And so his pockets stay neutral, where you on that side have lost money. And I know this doesn't sound too appealing, but just get a side hustle. Just go live your life. Get dopamine outside of trading. This isn't flashy and just makes my results look sort of like this. But when you look at the overall result, it's a 9-hour month. Look at how few positions there is, but it's a 9-hour month. Even the 2-hour month is amazing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Because the people that will tell you that this isn't good are the gamblers that are either going from plus 20 to minus 50 R next month, or the guys that are risking 0.25% per trade. But if you're like me doing normal percentages, if you're risking $1,000 per trade, this is 9 grand. If you can do 2% consistently, you're amongst the best traders in the world. I normally average about 4 hours per month. I have some months where it's 9 hours like this. I have some months where it's plus 2. I have some months where it's break even. And some months that is minus 1. But that's the max I'll go to because this is the trading frequency. It's not every single day losing. Okay, there might be a lot of winners. You might have more winning days than me because I only had 2. But look at the difference of our results. Now, what should you actually do in order to achieve these results? My first advice to you is to risk more. You might be acting surprised, but yeah, risk more. Because the reason you're over trading is because your small risks allow you to trade more. Oh, I lost one trade. It was only 1%. That's cool. I can go for another 1% trade. Boom, you end up the day losing 2%, 3%, 4%, which are huge losses in just a single day, right? You know, I'm only trading 1 trade per day mostly. So if it's a losing day, it's only a minus 1. And I'm perhaps risking more per trade. But because you keep these small risks, you hurt yourself even more. Then another point because of that is your profit targets aren't too appealing for you. You might hit TP on the day, but you can't leave the charts because the profit isn't enough. It isn't those big numbers or you aren't funded yet. So you go for it again and you hurt yourself even more. So if you're not funded and you're currently risking 1% per trade, trade 2. Oh, but 2 is too much. I don't feel comfortable 2. Well, you won't overtrade then, right? You're going to be more selective because it's actually going to hurt you if you do end up losing these 2% trade. And last but not least, your pain is not enough. If you keep doing the same mistakes, repeating them day after day, it just means your pain isn't enough for you to change. So put yourself in bigger risks so life slaps you in the face and you wake the fuck up. This video is brought to you by NYS, a pro firm that has been getting a lot of attention recently, and what I like about them is how clean and simple they make everything. There's no confusion with the names, it's just instant, 1-step or 2-step account. The accounts range from $5,000 to $150,000 with the standard targets, 8% on phase 1, 5% on phase 2, all transparently shown. But here's what separates them from every pro firm. They have a NYS Academy filled with trading courses, a smart trading journal where you can track your trades, classify them, which will allow you to master your edge and become an overall better trader, and the NYS GPT. Not just a support bot, but something you can ask anything about trading. The payouts are guaranteed in less than 48 hours. They've got a bi-weekly cycle for the first payout, and after that, payouts can be requested every week. They start at 80% profit split. After 3 payouts, it goes up to 90%, and once you've proved yourself to be profitable, they give you 100% profit split and a chance to get a spot at their elite desk and manage up to $2 million. This discount of 30% off plus free reset is expiring soon, but NYS is always running major deals, so check the link in the description to see what's available for you. Second point, you're gonna set some trading hours into your schedule and you're not gonna break that rule. So go into your data, if you have been journaling, or get some TradeZella software, for example, where it does the work for you, and you're gonna allocate your trading hours to the times you're most profitable. All right? So for example, these are my analytics for Forex. You can see how I'm most profitable on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm gonna double down on those days. Not in terms of risk, but in terms of presence. Like, I know there's a high chance that there's high quality setups during these days. Then if you see you're losing more on one specific day, like Wednesdays for me, you can cut them off. Or, for example, for me, I still trade them, but I'm just looking at it. And if I see a risky trade on Wednesday, I might not take it because I know Wednesdays are usually more unprofitable than other days. Whereas if I have a risky trade on Tuesdays or Thursdays, I might take it because I'm more profitable during those days. And this is gonna come from the data. You don't need to improve your trading. You don't need more wins. You just need to cut off what's not working. You can do this as well for the times. Like I was saying, set a trading schedule. And if you're looking at these analytics of mine, where do you think I would set my trading hours to? It's of course during these times, from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. And after that, or before it, I'm not trading. And I can just gather the most profitable results. And to finish it off, the third rule, it's gonna be stop rushing the process. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. I've tried to rush the process in the past, got burned because of it. As soon as I try to take the slow route, I achieve goals even faster. Just focus on being a profitable trader and money will be a byproduct of that. You might not be doing the 20-hour month so you can get funded and then a payout, boom, 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 right? This might be good, but then next month, like I said, you're going over minus 50R and this is pretty inconsistent, pretty unprofitable. You're all over the place. Your equity curve looks ugly, something like this. Whereas if you behave yourself like you're already managing millions and you do 2R one month, you do plus 1R another month, you do a break even, you do a plus 4R, then you do a minus 2. This is profitable. And this is something any investor would look into. They would much rather go with this guy, invest in his portfolio, than in this guy and consistently have heart attacks because in 1 month we're making a ton of money and the next one we've lost it all. And look, your pleasure isn't gonna come from the ultimate goal. Your pleasure is gonna come from the process of achieving that goal. Boom, first funded account, feel amazing. Second funded account, boom, first payout, boom, second payout, first 10K a month, boom, first 20K a month, first 100K a month. That's what's gonna bring you pleasure. Your work, your hustle, achieving these goals, and not just them being handed to you like you were just a kid on a crypto pump and now you're depressed because you've got success like this. And you haven't built a foundation in order to keep it, or even to just get dopamine out of your own work. So make sure you don't have a feel to rush the process. Just focus on having profitable results, such as this, where it's not flashy, but even then it turns to be flashy because it's fucking 9R. But you just keep doing it over time. And if you're profitable, right, doing this slow months, +2, +1, +3, you know, you're profitable, so success, profitability becomes inevitable.